I want peace. I want understanding. I want unity. I want connection. That's what I want. And I feel that we need to have this conversation so we can get where we need to be, so that we can move forward together. Okay, so I've revealed that since I started this channel in May 2017, that it has been a reoccurring theme that men from Spain have continually, and there's a record of it, it's all in the comments on so many videos that I talk about Spain. What tends to happen is men from Spain, they mock me, they ridicule me. They say, "You stupid American, don't you know more about Spain? You should study a map of Europe, you idiot. Don't you know what people in Spain are like? That people in Spain can be tall and have fair skin and blue eyes and blonde hair. Don't you know that, you stupid American? You need to travel the world. You need to travel to Europe. You need to study a map of Europe, and you need to go to Spain. And then you can understand what it's really like, you stupid American." End quote. Now, I know it may sound like I'm exaggerating, but you can go back to any video I've ever made that talks about Spain, and those are the comments that you'll see. What you will not see is the comments that I get from people from Mexico. When men from Mexico leave a comment, here's what it sounds like. "Nick, you're our distant cousin. We love you. We'd love for you to come to Mexico. You're one of us." That's the reoccurring theme. It's very dynamic. It's very polarized. So my perception so far, based on comments alone, the reoccurring theme is Mexican men love me. Spanish men think I'm an idiot. So naturally, I'm not going to be that attracted to Spain. Now, I'm not the kind of person who gets my feelings hurt. I'm not offended that I've received these comments. But naturally, I'm just the kind of person where if you don't want me, then okay, I'll just go somewhere else. It's fine. There's plenty of other options. Why would I want to go to a country where people think I'm stupid? People don't have to think I'm great, but if they openly tell me up front that I'm a stupid American and that my only way to be redeemed is to go visit their country, no thanks. I'm not interested, okay? So that, until today, has been my perception of how Spanish men perceive me. But let's unpack this a little bit more by reading the comments on the video I made called "Spanish Men Keep Urging Me to Visit Spain, Yet I Don't Care If They Visit the United States." I'm starting to see the tone change a little bit, and I think maybe I feel a little bit more welcomed by Spanish men. Okay, check this out. Joe Flores. Quote, "Nick, maybe they want you to see the culture and eat the great food. I'm more than half Iberian and I would love to visit Spain one day. Maybe you're," here's the word, "invited. Maybe you're invited because you speak of your Mediterranean ethnicity, like you're Iberian. I believe it might be a nice gesture." End quote. See, I've never perceived it as an invitation. I've perceived it as a threat. Like, because I'm an idiot, the only way I can not be an idiot is to go to Spain and learn more about Spain. It has never felt like an invitation. So I'm trying to accept that this is an invitation. Silent Bob, here's what Silent Bob had to say. Quote, "We love you. You're one of us. You are like a distant exotic cousin. Spain is the second most visited country in the world for a reason. It is beautiful, safe, clean, diverse, has excellent trains and highways, amazing food, incredible architecture, world-class museums. It has everything and it's not expensive." End quote. So, okay, so that's an invitation. So you would want me to come there, and not for the sake of me being ignorant and that I need to learn, but just because I would enjoy it and I'd be accepted there? See, that sounds like an invitation. Well, now maybe you've got me thinking a little bit differently about Spain. Let me read one more comment just for the mix. Rodolfo Lobo, quote, "You're a very heavy guy." If you say that to an American in America, it means that they're fat and overweight. "I need to stop eating so much Taco Bell and McDonald's and KFC because I'm so fat." That's what that means. But I understand probably what their heavy means. I'm very analytical. And I look at the psychology and everything. And I really pick things apart so that we can understand more about each other and ourselves. You're a very heavy guy. You are all day hanging videos about your 31% of your Spanish and speaking of Spain. And now you are ungrateful with the people who invite you to Spain. I think you like controversy and you're also ungrateful. Honestly, I stopped watching your video as a great storyteller, end quote. See, that comment's the kind of thing I'm talking about. See, I never understood that it was an invitation. And it didn't feel like one. If someone's called me ignorant, that doesn't feel like an invitation. So naturally, I'm not going to feel invited. And now I'm being accused of being ungrateful. So I think you can hopefully see where I'm coming from. I tell you what I want. What I would love to see is that I can talk about my Spanish DNA and I can talk about Spain and it'd be a pleasant conversation. It feel warm, like when people from Mexico talk to me. If this were always the tone, like with our friend Silent Bob, inviting me, making me feel included, not making me feel like I have to come to Spain because I'm so ignorant and I have to be enlightened, that you like me just because you like me, like that I don't have to earn your respect by going to your country, that you can already like me and therefore I want to go. Well, if that's the narrative, maybe I'll change my mind about Spain. Who knows? Maybe I would want to go to Spain. Here's what I'm going to do. I want us to move forward together. But please know how bombarded I am from comments from Spain like the one we just saw, that people say, I'm ungrateful, I'm stupid, all this stuff. From this point forward, I'm going to be looking at the comments. What I would love is for people from Spain to be warm and inviting. If that's what I see, then maybe I will want to go to Spain. But if people continue to tell me to study a map of Europe, that I'm uneducated, that I'm a moron, that I'm stupid, then that backs up the perception of my mind that Spanish men think that I'm stupid and they don't want me in their country. Or they do want me in their country, but they don't like me. Meanwhile, I still perceive that Mexican men like me. So, if I felt the same warm welcome from Spanish men as I feel from Mexican men, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. But so far, my perception has been clouded by all the negativity, and I don't want that. I want peace. I want to know that I'm not being judged for being a stupid American who doesn't know enough about Spain. I don't know much about Mexico, but people invite me there very warmly, and it feels like an invitation. That's what I want. I want to move forward together. I want us to understand each other better. I don't want to feel mocked by men from Spain. Again, my feelings are not hurt. I'm not emotional. I'm telling, it's this simple. I have felt uninvited. I have felt unincluded. And I have felt mocked by men of Spain. Naturally, I don't want to go to Spain if for no other reason. What motivation is there in that? I'm wondering if this is going to change. I'm wondering if I'm going to see a difference in the comments section from men from Spain. And only to reinforce this is the fact that I've made so many videos about Spain, so I still continue to get new comments from videos I made months ago. And so I'm also still going to be looking at those to see, is this how Spanish men are? That they're rude to Americans if we don't know enough about their country? Because if people don't know much about America, I would never tell them, you stupid European or whatever they are. I wouldn't do that. But that's how people treat me. I want peace. And perhaps I can't change this just in this one video. I would like for us to build our relationship. That's what I would like. What I'm not okay with is just sprinkling sparkly dust on this and trying to say, oh, it's okay, let's hug. No. What I want Spanish men to understand is, Spanish men have a negative record with me. They've been very rude and condescending to me until today. Today I'm starting to see maybe I am being invited to Spain and maybe I'm not being judged. Maybe I'm not just a stupid American to them. As long as I am a stupid American, that's just the perception I have. Can this change? Can I see positive comments from men in Spain? This is not about me being controversial. This is not about me trying to get views. This is about me saying, hey, I think we have a misunderstanding, and I think a lot of it is cultural. Let's see, hopefully, how we can build this bridge from the United States to Spain to where we can all feel welcomed and not feel judged. I don't want to have a negative perception of Spanish men. And the comments that keep coming in reinforce that. I don't want that. I don't like that. I don't want to think that way about Spanish men. I want to feel loved and accepted, and I don't want to feel judged. I want to feel invited. Mexican men make me feel this way. Here we go. We're going to move on in the future now. Let's see how this works out.